Iowa Navy veteran hopes you can help him.
He's trying to find his first true love, a woman he met 70 years ago in Japan during the Korean War.
Well, now, at 91 years old, he's still living with heartbreak after all these years. KATV News Watch 7's Michelle Bandour has the message for the woman still on his mind.
It's a question we all ask at least once in our lifetime. What if you made a different decision? Chose the other path?
I've had a great life and I've been blessed a lot. But I've just got that one thing that's really stuck with me.
That one, the one, 91-year-old Dwayne Mann just can't shake from his heart.
I'm standing there, I'm 23 years old, and I'm in love with this girl, and I'm not going to leave her.
While sitting in his Woodbine, Iowa home, surrounded by pictures of his large family,
I just had that one regret.
The Korean War veteran can't stop thinking about a choice he made in 1954.
I can see her standing there, crying and pregnant.
Before we get to that pivotal moment, let's return to how the romance between a 21-year-old Iowa farm boy and a young Japanese woman started in Yokosuka, Japan.
Her name is Peggy Yamaguchi.
The airman second-class petty officer who was in charge of the military base aviation warehouse spent his free time moonlighting at the Air Force NCO club fixing slot machines. Peggy worked as the hat check girl.
I really loved to dance, and she and I found out that we could really dance together. I mean, to where the people would watch us, and just gradually we fell in love. Just couldn't stop it.
14 months of courtship captured in these photographs Dwayne snapped with a new camera he bought at the PX.
And a beautiful, beautiful day, and we had been out walking through all the cherry blossoms and everything.
The happy couple thought they had 3 months to plan their wedding before his Navy discharge. Suddenly, President Eisenhower pulled all Navy personnel from Japan, and Dwayne received papers he was to be shipped back to the U.S. in just 1 week.
We didn't have any time to get married. We were just trapped. I reassured her that don't be afraid. When I get home, I'm just going to send for you.
Dwayne thought he had enough savings at home, but he learned his father ran into tough times and spent all of it. Dwayne quickly found a job building highways throughout the Midwest. Hard work, long days, but it paid well so he could bring his love to America.
I corresponded with her. I'd get a letter a week.
Peggy's letters stopped arriving in the mail. 3 months later, one final letter.
And in that letter, she told me that she had married an Air Force man and that she had lost a baby. And then that was just dead for me. I was pretty well devastated.
Dwayne says he found out later Peggy was still writing to him. He discovered his mother had intercepted the letters and burned them.
She didn't want me to marry a Japanese girl. She wanted me to marry a girl in the church.
Dwayne thought his first love was over, so he moved on.
He recollects his time in Japan very fondly.
Janelle is one of his 6 children. He also has 18 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. He had 2 marriages. One lasted 17 years, and the second, 47 years.
For me and my siblings, obviously, we're all glad things turned out the way they did, because we wouldn't be here had, he sent for Peggy and she came to the United States and they lived happily ever after.
But even with all his happiness from his family, Dwayne has never forgotten about Peggy.
It began to haunt me more and more down through the years that I left her standing there pregnant, I'm going to try one more time to find this Japanese girl or one of her family members.
Dwayne shared his story of his search on Facebook with the blessing of his children.
It is just something that's bothered him all of his life.
Dwayne hopes someone recognizes Peggy from the photo he took of her in Japan. The only clues he has to go on, he believes she's in her late 80s or early 90s now. She said she married a man in the Air Force who's from Wisconsin.
The big thing that really makes it hard is that she thinks I abandoned her And I just can't get that out of my soul.
And now he chooses to make things right.
I've never missed a night praying for that.
And if this path leads him to Peggy after 70 years,
I'd say I come to see you late in life, because there's one thing I want you to know, that I did not abandon you.
in Woodbine, Iowa, Michelle Bandur, KETV Newswatch 7.